In other world news, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, police have fired tear gas and opened fire at community members in Ebola-stricken eastern DRC. The unrest broke out as families attempted to recover the body of a confirmed Ebola victim in Mongbwalu, the epicenter of the outbreak in Ituri province. Police and health workers later secured the body and carried out a safe burial. The number of confirmed Ebola cases in DRC has now risen to 710. 149 people have died. Let's bring in Alain Uaykani, who's in Goma for us. Alain, tell us more about this incident in Ituri and how much mistrust and community resistance is there, and how is it hampering the response to curb the Ebola outbreak?
Well, but this is making things more difficult, and even right now, making people within the community, putting them in a very dangerous situation. We have seen this from the beginning, how people, the mistrust of saying, for example, Ebola is not real. Others were saying this was all about ethnic issues and also some traditional. But right now, it's really even making things more difficult for the population, because beside the fact that people are resisting, say that Ebola is not real, others also, they see the consequence of this, making the situation, the number of deaths rising every day, even the contact within the community. But this is not helping doctors and health officials at all, because when it comes, for example, to deal with the confirmed cases, the majority of them still refusing up to now, saying that they cannot come to the treatment center. We have been discussing with doctors. They are also giving the reason. We had a discussion with one of the doctors just shortly before this live, and also the member of the civil society. They are saying mainly that the number of deaths from the treatment center, people are saying that when they go to the treatment center, on 10 members of the families, for example, only one person is coming safe from the treatment. Maybe 9 or even 8 of people are dying. But at the same time, health officials are saying this is not the fault of saying that they are not treating people or things are not organized. It's also because with the resistance, people are coming late. The majority of people are coming when they are bleeding. But with Ebola, and mainly with this Bundibugyo, when you come bleeding, the chance of coming out safe from the treatment center, it's very less. This is why people are saying they are dying too much. They are not going to the treatment center. But by hiding themselves, it's making things more difficult within the community. And then tension growing, people refusing to go, medical personnel are more in danger, and even the community itself also.
So is there then talk of imposing stricter restrictions or even a lockdown in these affected areas, Alain, to try and contain the virus?
With the worry growing in the town of Bunya, majority of population right now, those who have seen members of their families, imagine during the week, more than 4 doctors, medical personnel died. Some of them died with entire members of the families. You have seen even students from the medical department, those who were called to help for this Ebola, some of them died just during this week. And then people are worrying right now in Bunya. Majority, even civil society is calling right now for a lockdown. But at the same time also, they don't understand why authorities at this level are not taking a very strict measures out of closing the airport, because they are not like trying to give the image of saying things are not under the control. But what people are trying to see in the town of Bunya, people, some of the cases from the motorcycles, we have seen pictures emerging in the town of Bunya, someone from his bed, bleeding, dying. Others were trying to go to the hospital on the motorcycles, falling down, bleeding. This is showing now the sign of fear within the town of Bunya. More and more people are saying why hospital, like a church is still functioning, bars, people are still open, business, but the fear is growing within the town of Bunya, and more the civil society have discussed with them. As I said, they are calling for more measures, because now things seems to be out of the control within the number, but resistance, as they cannot have the team of sensitization up to now within the community by fear, and at the same time, numbers are rising, death also, every time, but things are not changing. People are worrying a lot right now within the community as well.
A very concerning situation, no doubt. Alain Uaykani reporting there from Goma in eastern DRC. Thank you, Alain.